Come on in the room. Come on in the room. It's your boy Lil Rudy, man, and we're back. You know what I'm saying, with another TikTok video. And on this one, we're gonna be going down a rabbit hole, man. I go down a lot of rabbit holes all the time, but this one is one of the craziest ones I ever been down. So far right now, we got 600 Breezy. I got him right here on the screen for you. 600 Breezy is under investigation by Black Twitter right now. And I've followed this investigation very closely. And I know I'm a little late, about a week late with this information. But here we are. We're going to get into it. We're going to try to make it as quick as possible. Now, before we get into it, a lot of people, you might be wondering, who is 600 Breezy? You get my notes here for you. All right, so 600 Breezy is a drill rapper out of Chicago from the 600 clique with Lil Durk and Chief Keef. Also, Fredo Santana, rest in peace. From the LA clique of Black Disciples, rest in peace. LA Capone was another big rapper out of Chicago. Now, a lot of people know you got Black Disciples in Chicago, and you got Gangster Disciples in Chicago. Obviously, once 600 Breezy, even though his daddy was a GD, when he grew up, he wanted to be a BD. You know what I'm saying? So he came out with a song. Song was called Don't Get Smoked. Right now it has 8.9 million views on YouTube. And he was dissing a lot of people, a whole lot of people he was dissing on this song. The Black Disciples basically dissing the Gangster Disciples with this song. And when this song dropped, it was June 3rd, 2014. This is 2 years after the death of Lil JoJo. If y'all remember, Lil JoJo was a rapper that was a lot of people say was beefing with Chief Keef. He was killed in 2012 after dropping his location online after being popular for that same year. He had dropped the song April of that year, dissing the Black Disciples. You know what I'm saying? So it was GDK dissing BDK, and you know what I'm saying? They say that got started from a song Lil Durk dropped on the radio that inspired Lil JoJo to go make his song. So it's a lot of back and forth with the drill music. And 600 Breezy, one of his biggest songs, was one dissing Lil JoJo, rest in peace. Okay, so what drew me to the story was I seen people on Twitter, Black Twitter, saying that Breezy, 600 Breezy, released a text message from his dead girlfriend. And it seemed when he released it as if it was her last text message to him. So they were assuming that that's what it was. But then reports came out saying that she was found shot in her apartment. And as you see here, we have a family member, her first cousin, this Beezus person, saying that the way that he released the text messages, it doesn't add up to her being found shot in the apartment. So they trying to blame him for the death of this girl. And rest in peace to her, man, and condolences to her family, first and foremost. So her body was discovered on 9/6/2022. That's September 6, 2022. And nobody heard from her since August 31st. Okay? And when he found out, he was posting online at the time from a party somewhere he was at, partying somewhere where she was not at. A lot of people have assumed that him posting like that was him trying to set up an alibi ahead of time. Also, apparently, the text message from her that he posted, the family of the girl asked him to take the post down, and he was basically refusing to take it down. Now, this post, he then cleared it up later, saying something else. Now, pay attention. This is where it gets interesting. Once he posted the text message from her, people assumed that was her last text. And the text that he posted from her, basically was saying it was 5 p.m. wherever she was at, and she was about to jump off a bridge. You know what I'm saying? She also said she wished 600 Breezy was there with her to send her off like Murder did for T, which was a reference to the P Valley episode where Lil Murder friend / lover shot himself in front of him, and Lil Murder was there. And And I want to add real quick, that episode was in July of this year. Her body was found, in September. She wasn't heard from August. So this text message from her was, even though it was implied, or people thought that it was her last text message to him, it could have been from anywhere in that time frame that this episode dropped. And Breezy went on to clear this up by editing his post and posting this. He says, "These were not our last messages. It's just one of many times last month I had to stop her from this. I just need y'all to feel and understand how her so this can stop happening. Baby, I'm hurting. I did everything I could to show her nothing but love and keep going. Talks about showing signs of mental damage, health. Please take them serious. This is real. Am I supposed to continue to live? You always told me you wanted to go out young so you can get that love you deserve from others and be a legend. But what about your family, baby? What about me? This is crazy. This is crazy." So in response to all the criticism and backlash she was getting, he basically clears it up and says, hey, she's been like this for a while. This wasn't the first time. Now, in my research, I was able to come across a video that they said was her last video she posted online before her untimely death. And in this video, I checked it out. You can go check it out, find it on Google. She was speaking about working out, losing weight. She was speaking about how she stopped taking her birth control and how that caused her to have some health issues, where she ended up taking naproxens. And I was wondering if some of these pills and things, medications she was taking, might have affected her mind mentally. So I looked up naproxen and the side effects, and I wasn't able to find anything related to it speaking about your mental health. However, on her video, she mentioned herself that just the fact that she was going through this physical issue, that it was straining her mentally. Also, to Breezy's credit, if you go back to the post he made, he did mention that we should look out for people and look out for signs of mental health in our community, and try to catch the signs early. So he was speaking towards her mental health directly in his post. Now, a lot of people are doing what people do, and that is jump to conclusions on this case. One person in particular, this Ray Banks here. Now, her post online has gotten mixed reviews. Some people agree with it, some people don't. One person in particular said they believe that a tweet like this should be illegal because it is jumping to conclusions without any proof. She's saying this man killed his old lady. And it is kind of messed up when you think about it, because through my research, there is some doubt here. There's some doubt cast. Whereas if he's able to prove with phone records that her text message that he posted was old, and she's had a record of being like this, then whether he had her phone or not, it's true what he's saying about his girl. Also, her making a video right before her death talking about, her mental health is also a clue that she may have been suicidal. On top of that, the neighbors said that they heard a gunshot in her apartment, and, because of whatever reason, for that neighborhood, they didn't call and check on her for several days in that area. So I do think it is very, very, very irresponsible to jump to conclusions without doing the proper research to know if what you're saying is true or not. I think it is a tragedy what's going on. My condolences to 600 Breezy. He's going through this situation. My condolences to the family of the victim. I couldn't imagine losing somebody like this, period. That's pretty much all we got for you right now. If y'all rocking with the video, like, subscribe, and share. And as soon as this story updates, we'll make another video and let you know how it's going, man. Salute to y'all. Appreciate you.